They're posts any parent would share. A new baby, their kids playing soccer.
Or their teenager asleep, but maybe you should think twice before posting because the teen might be embarrassed by this picture.
Yeah, that kid might not want to be known as the girl who plays soccer, and that baby will have a digital footprint before they turn 1.
All things you should consider before posting.
Social media has become part of most people's daily lives. It has for me, and most parents I know don't think twice about posting photos of their kids. In fact, 92% of children in the U.S. have a digital footprint by the age of 2.
About half of parents will not only just put the picture online, but also at least a first name and potentially a last name, and then maybe up to a quarter of parents will actually put a date of birth as well, and so that can be really dangerous.
Sharing too much, dubbed sharenting, comes with many risks.
Parents really aren't thinking about sort of the downstream consequences of what they're putting online.
Dr. Cara Baggett is a child and adolescent psychiatrist and assistant professor in UC San Diego Psychiatry Department. She and her husband have 2 young kids, but you won't find any photos of them online.
I really want them to feel like they have every opportunity to be whoever they want to be and not someone that I preset for them when they were babies.
You see, when parents post about their kids' hobbies or habits, good or bad, their digital identity is born, an unconscious labeling of sorts that parents are doing of our kids.
Do you think kids should have a say in what gets posted? I know my daughter the other day said, "Mom, you posted a picture of me sleeping."
100%. I think these kids should have a say. So what's cute to us may be really embarrassing for them, right? So the kids may tease them about it. Your daughter may want to look like sort of her best online, and you're catching her as she's sleeping, probably not at her best. So definitely kids should have a say. They should be able to have a veto on what goes up.
I think as they've gotten older, I'm more sensitive to it.
Sarah Smith's private Facebook settings were compromised 2 years ago.
I'd posted something and people I didn't know were liking.
It prompted her to check the settings of each of her photos, and that's when she decided to hide an innocent naked baby picture she'd posted years ago.
I realized they probably would not want naked pictures of themselves on me.
And now that her kids, like mine, are adolescents, we're both more mindful of making a digital mistake.
Just a little, oops, maybe I shouldn't have done that.
WFMY News 2's Blanca Gobb joins us now to dig deeper into this issue. So Blanca, parents are so proud of their children, right? But what is the problem of posting these pictures on social media?
You lose control of what happens to that picture and who sees it. For example, people can take a screenshot of the photo, they can post it somewhere else on a different site that you have no idea about and you don't know how they're being used. For example, recently I read that there was a nanny who did that to the family that she was babysitting. She would take those photos, post it on a different site, claiming it was her baby in order to raise money for herself.
Oh, goodness.
Yes.
That's shady.
Yeah. It is very shady.
So you know, kids are 2, they're 3, but should they be able to have a say of what's posted?
Particularly when they get older. They probably have no idea at that age, 2 or 3, but as they get older in elementary school, they do have a right to say, I don't want them to know who I am, or I don't want them to know my name. So if they don't want their identity, their faces, or their activities posted, as a parent, you should respect it.
But as a parent, you're the adult, so you get to make decisions as well. But what if, as a parent, you decide to post anyway, even though the child says, you know, I really am skeptical about that? What is the impact on the child?
Your child could lose trust in you because they're asking you not to do something. You do it anyway. They could start withdrawing, not talking to you as much, and you just have a more conflicted relationship. And I don't think that's the goal of any parent.
So what do? You've done it, your kids are upset with what you did. How do you make amends for after posting a photo?
You talk to them and say, I've thought about what you said. What I did was a mistake. I want to apologize. And moving forward, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take a photo. I'm going to ask you first, but not only get their permission, show them the photo, and then talk about what's written about the photo. Whether they want their name or the activity, or maybe it's just the picture that they want with nothing else. You have to communicate with your child to find out what they're comfortable with.
Well, they got to set the guidelines and the parameters.
Absolutely.
Blanca, thank you so much.